Hola, buenos días, es Nico.
You little stupid ass bitch, when I slap your little bitch ass, you're gonna be mad, so you might want to chill the fuck out before I punch your ass in your motherfucking head, ho. It's your little crybaby ass.
And today you're in my kitchen. I have to eat before the gym, but I also wanted to address something. Before, if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow me at patreon.com/Nicosaesthetics. I'm always wearing a shirt if I'm standing up. I'm letting y'all know that now. You're not gonna catch me like a Grandy Glaze or like a Davy Wavy where my titties are out and my abs are out. I'm here to be comfortable and have conversations. So essentially we're gonna be talking about steroid use and body dysmorphia within the LGBT community. So I've gotten steroid, accusations all throughout my social media life. It's mostly because I have very puffy nipples, but it's because I was a very fat kid. People don't understand that you can get gyno, because that's what it's legitimately called, from hormone imbalance, rapid weight loss, steroid use, etc. But there are multiple ways to get that, and I wish that you guys understood that I was just a chunky kid living deep south, eating some good soul food every day. That's why I have like puffy nipples, and I even have like stretch marks on my, you can't see it, but I have stretch marks on my side because I was a chunky kid. It's not that I use steroids. And here's something that I want to address, because I just went shopping for workout supplements, so I can actually show you guys that I'm not using steroids. But that's the thing, the steroid conversation, I wanted to say, I have nothing against steroids. Some of my close friends use steroids. I personally don't, because I know my body is wacky. What do you mean, Nico? I have random pains. I have random skin afflictions at times. I have the puffy nipples already, so in my mind I'm like, steroids shoot your hormones up rapidly, and I know that if my hormones went erratic, my acne would come back, because my acne just went away. This is another reason why I'm comfortable being in different lightings. My nipples could get puffier or sag, and that's the thing, my chest is very perky. Even with the shirt on, y'all can see that, yes, it's big, but my chest isn't saggy, like man boobs. I have a very perky chest because I hit chest day very hard. So those are the reasons that I personally did not do steroids, but I don't have anything against people that use steroids. I just wish people would be honest, because when the steroid conversation comes into play, a lot of people are not honest that they're using steroids. So it sends people into body dysmorphia. Oh, how do I look like that? Why can't I look like that? No matter how much I diet, no matter how much I work out, my muscle mass is just not that big. I'm trying so hard and it's just not happening. But that's the thing that people don't realize, and I had to slowly come to this realization too. I'm a big dude, but I know that in the digital age, people are either using steroids or photoshopping 95% of their pictures. That's the thing. So back when my acne was really bad, I would Photoshop my acne, because acne goes away with time, it's whatever. But I purposely did not Photoshop my body, because as I talked to you guys in that body dysmorphia video, I have body dysmorphia. So if I Photoshop my body, I would constantly just be looking at my reflection in the mirror going, I don't look like that. Why don't I look like that? I thought I looked bigger. I thought I looked more toned. And that's just something that I don't want to put myself through. So when the conversation of steroids comes into play, I don't use them. I don't have anything against people that use them, but it's just not good for you, especially because I used to work at a fitness store for a good 3-4 years. I'm really up to date with my fitness product knowledge. So I used to work at a fitness store, and people in their 30s would come in and their testosterone was shot because they spent their 20s using steroids cycle after cycle, not giving their body a rest. So their body became dependent on the steroids to produce testosterone, and they stopped producing it naturally. Meaning they went from a jacked physique to a deflated, sagging physique because their body just doesn't produce testosterone anymore. So that's why when people would come in, usually teenagers going, oh, I need a testosterone booster, I would dead ass tell them, you don't want that, because it's gonna ruin your body. That's why I only suggest natural testosterone boosters to people that have actively used steroids, or they're just getting older and aren't producing it anymore. But I don't suggest it to teenagers who haven't even fully gone through puberty, because your body isn't done developing. But what I will tell you on the fitness supplements that have got me to this level, I used to use a weight gainer. It made me break out. And I discovered that it made me break out after I stopped using it, and I lost a lot of weight from it because I was on a consistent bulk. And bulking is when you have an excess of calories to gain mass, because I was a really slim dude. Like, you can tell after I lost all the weight in my childhood, my teenage years, I was super skinny because I had an ED. I think I've talked about it in that body dysmorphia video. I've had 2 EDs before. So I was really slim and it was hard to stack on muscle. So I just started taking a weight gainer. But such a prolonged bulk had wacky effects on my body. So now I only really use like protein. I'll show you because I just went shopping. I use the normal protein just because it has the extra calories. If you're trying to just do muscle fuel and not focusing on bulking, I would say a protein isolate, because it is strictly protein, which is muscle fuel, and it doesn't have the excess calories. Another thing that I recently got, Fireball. I've been wanting to try Fireball for a good minute because it's a really good thermogenic and it has CLA in it. What is CLA? So when I'm suggesting fat burners, I say CLA because CLA burns the fat in the midsection in particular, and then I combine it with L-Carnitine. I didn't buy L-Carnitine this time because I don't really need to tone that much anymore. But L-Carnitine helps the fat move faster through the cells so it burns quicker. So essentially you're burning your midsection fat really fast, and that's the thing. I usually gather fat in my midsection. That's what my family's genetics are. So that's the area that I really had to worry about. Another thing that I bought, because a bitch has 3 jobs, I'm an insomniac. I may not seem like it because I come on here and I give you guys a lot of energy. I am an insomniac. I get maybe like 4 hours of sleep a day. So I usually use a pre-workout when I'm going to the gym, and this is called Hide Extreme. It's really good and it's only 34 bucks. Nico, why do you say only 34? Like I told you on Twitter, money is an object. I'm not one of these influencers, you know, that comes on here and goes, oh, I have so much money. Oh, money is no object. Oh, I got all this cash, you know, making it rain on bitches. I don't be doing all that because I'm a realistic bitch. I have a good amount of money. I'm not wealthy. I have enough to be comfortable, and that's all I really ask for in life because I'm an air sign. I like to stack my money so that I can afford to do things that I want to do. I'm not one of those people that tries to hoard money or like focuses too heavily on that. Another thing that I take, multivitamins, and this is what CLA looks like. They come in soft gels, but multivitamins are important. Most food in the last 50 years has lost over 50% of its nutritional value, so any doctor is going to tell you to get a multivitamin. Nico, you're coming on here, you're giving us your selling spiel. Listen, there's a reason I get sick maybe once or twice a year at maximum, just because I take my vitamins so my immune system is actively healthy. Because a lot of people just think, oh, well, you know, I just eat a lot of greens and veggies. A lot of those have lost its nutritional value, so you're not actually getting the vitamins that you need. Other than that, psyllium seed husk. What is that? Fiber. If you think Pure for Men, this is Pure for Men, but without a gay logo on it. So Pure for Men, they usually sell you a bottle for like $40, right? I haven't bought that shit in years. Psyllium seed husk, you can get it for $19.99 at any vitamin store. It is the same product, except it's not marketed to gay people. It's literally gonna clean you out just like Pure for Men. You're gonna thank me for that. You're gonna thank me for that. So yeah, so when people come up to me and they're like, oh, you use steroids, and oh, you look great, but what kind of steroids did you take? Do you use, what was the other one? SARMs, no, I don't do all that. All I do is I make sure that I eat lean, I make sure that I take my multivitamins, my fitness supplements, and I also make sure that I go to the gym. Nico is in the gym 5 to 6 days a week for 2 hours straight. Like, that's the thing. A lot of people just think like I'm bullshitting and I take steroids, but no, I be busting my ass to keep up my body just because at this point, my brand is attached to it. And that's so nerve-wracking. As somebody that has body dysmorphia, to know that your numbers and your sponsorships and your deals, they're all relegated to your physical appearance, it stresses me the fuck out. And I know I probably shouldn't be saying this on the platform where I do market this stuff, but it's like knowing that if I don't keep up my physical appearance, even though that's like a superficial standard, I will not get booked. I will not get money in this specific field. Obviously, the field that I'm actually working in, because I have 3 jobs, doesn't require my physical appearance to like look a certain way. But when it comes to modeling and sponsorships and deals like that, unfortunately, you have to fit a certain mold. So I'm one of those people that I would rather not spend the excess money destroying my body with steroids and then having to rebuild up my testosterone with excess products. I would rather spend a little $100, because this cost me like $120, this entire pack. And I also got 2 containers of protein, not just 1. I would rather spend that $120 a month and bust my ass in the gym than have to destroy my body for a quick solution. But that's just me, and that's just my stance on steroids. So I hope this helped you guys if you wanted to gain muscle, because a lot of people have been asking about the products that I use. But also I wanted to tell you that it is possible without steroids. It just takes a very long time. And I know a lot of people, they're like instant gratification. So if they don't see immediate results, they get upset and they quit the gym. But consistency is actually where it's at. Like I said, I've been doing this shit for like, what? I've been working out for like 4 to 5 years. So trust me, I did not poop up like this. No, it genuinely was a slow grind and burn and investing money into products. Because that's why when people say, oh, I'm natural, oh, I don't take steroids, I give them the side eye because they're not being 100% honest. Like what I just showed you is considered natural because I'm not taking steroids. So when people say, oh yeah, I'm just massive, I just go to the gym and I eat like 20 eggs a day, they're not telling you that they take fat burners. They're not telling you that they take pre-workout. They're not telling you that they take fiber, protein, weight gainer, etc. There's a lot of money that goes into the fitness image that a lot of people are not honest about. And I just wanted to let y'all know that, because I'm gonna blow the smokes and mirrors away. Ignore the hair. My haircut is tomorrow, and I have not been taking care of my hair. I've just been wearing hats. Point is, I'm gonna blow the smoke and mirror away. I'm gonna tell you legitly, just because someone says they're natural does not mean that they aren't taking fitness supplements. It just means that they aren't taking steroids. So there's another step to the game. But yeah, that's all I want to say on steroid use. Once again, I have nothing against people that use steroids. I have nothing against people that use SARMs or, you know, the extra testosterone boosters. I just personally do not want to ruin my body, because it is going to ruin your body. And I wish a lot more people were honest about that. It was going to ruin your body, because I see so many teenagers, so many young adults coming in looking for steroids, looking for testosterone boosters, thinking that's the only way they can gain muscle, and they're ruining their body in the process. So I just want to save y'all the extra hassle. Also, stop leaving them backhanded compliments in my in my comments talking about what steroids do you take? You look really good, or what cycle are you on? No, bitch, I'm just a big bitch. I'm just a big bitch and I spend the extra dollar. But yeah, that's just me. But I'll talk to you guys next time. Also, I hope you like my kitchen. And once again, a quick thank you to all my patrons on Patreon, and a quick shout out to my third eye tier patrons. Your support means everything to me and helps me do this a lot more smoothly. I will also be listing this week's live stream topic in case anybody wants to join in on the fun. I will see you guys there.